First, we must know that America is Babylon. Okay? Now, you will never find a place in the Bible called America, because the Most High didn't name this place America. Okay? The Europeans did. All right? But you will know America by its attributes. Babylon was known for having all nations over the whole earth follow one belief and idea against the Most High. That's why the Lord split the tongues. America is made out of every nation and kindred and tongue, similar to ancient Babylon, who built a tower with all nations with ingenuity and technology to fight against the Most High himself. America rebuilt that technology and is planning the battle. How do we know this is Babylon? Psalms 137. I'm going to read it. This place was known for the slaves, slave ships, boats. The children of Israel were singing songs and being whipped and beat in this particular land. So, let me read. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Yeah. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. Willows are willow trees. Where do willow trees grow? Here in America, in the South. They didn't even grow in ancient Babylon. They called the willow tree. Look it up in Wikipedia. The willow tree's name in the Latin is the Babylonicus. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. So when we were whipped and beat, we used to go under the willow trees and cry during slavery. The third verse. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. So this is talking about by the rivers of Babylon now. They required of us a song. That's where you get your Negro spirituals at. Okay? When the captives were enslaved during the time of slavery, they wasn't singing about Africa. The slaves were singing about Zion. Over the river Jordan, let my people go. These people knew that they were the children of Israel. For there they that carried us away required of us, carried us away captive, required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. That's Negro spirituals. 4. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? What strange land? By the rivers of Babylon. Yeah, they named it America, but the Most High called this land an extension of Babylon. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? It reads in the 4th verse. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. So David said, listen, he would rather not even know anything to forget that he's of Israel. He told the Most High, please never let me forget that we're Israel, that I'm from Zion. And our people don't even care. The 7th verse. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Edom is the pure blood Caucasian who was behind bringing us here to Babylon to serve. Okay? That's one. I had to go into that because you have to know who Babylon is first. You will never find the word America in the Bible, but you know America is written because it's the most evil and wicked empire in all existence. ever in any empire, compared to any empire, America is the worst. So you mean to tell me the Most High wrote about Egypt, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, and all the evils places in the earth, but forgot America? America is Babylon the Great. Let me get Revelations 18 to show you why we must leave her. Why? Let me read it. And if you don't believe the Bible, you'll stay. Okay? Well, that's okay too. Because this chapter not only goes into what will happen to those that listen, it goes into those that ignore the voice. Revelations 18:1 reads, "And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen." So have it fell yet? No. But is it fallen? You see it happening right around you right now. Your economy is shot. Jobs are drying up. Cities are drying up. Money is drying up. Banks are drying up. And it's become the habitation of devils. It's nothing outside when you go outside but wickedness. There's devils and demons everywhere. And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. This country is made out of all nations. This is a nation of immigrants. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. So all the other countries got rich off of her. It calls her a she because that's what she is. It's a she. Her. The French knew it and sent the Statue of Liberty, which represents the goddess, the Hunnish goddess, that's accepting all nations into this country. Babylon. Who do the Statue of Liberty represent? The Statue of Liberty represents the goddess Semiramis, Nimrod's mother/wife. The 4th verse. "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people." So while it's falling, he's commanding his people to come out of her. "That ye be not partakers of her sins," because if you stay here, eventually she will overtake you, and you will sin against the Most High here. "And that ye receive not of her plagues." If you stay here, you will receive the plagues the Most High is sending on this country. Why? The 5th verse. "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." You may have forgotten, but one day with the Lord is as of 1,000 years. To him, it was yesterday that they did all these wicked things to his people. So now the Most High is remembering how this country was established. Through war, bloodshed, the bones and blood of his people. You may forget, but where the Most High is, there is no time. And one day in the earth is as 1,000 years to him. So now the Most High is ready to pay back this country for how it was established. He didn't remember America's or Babylon's iniquities or sins. The 6th verse. "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, filled to her double." Double is coming to this country. 7. "How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much more torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen." That's your Statue of Liberty. "And am no widow, and shall see no sorrow." So she's saying, listen, we are the greatest warriors, and no war will ever hit this country. That's what she's boasting. 8th verse. "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall utterly be and she shall be utterly burned with fire. One moment.